Of the year, started giving you some snaps and stuff. What had you done to earn that, and do you think that you produced when you were there?
I practice real hard in practice. Anything to get on the field. Put in overtime, come in and learn new plays, learn kind of new position, tackle inside. I just want to get on the field real bad. So anything to help me do that, whether it was make extra time or do what I needed to do to do that. So when I got in, I learned a lot, and I was able to produce a little bit. Everything has always been better, but now this year, this is why I'm able to produce even more.
Were there plays that stood out to you? I mean, did you make a play in a game that you thought about all winter?
No play really stood out. I had a good versus Nebraska when I first got my first start. I got in the backfield, a couple of times, got the brink of it, stuff like that. So ever since then, it was basically growing up and, adjusting to the football lifestyle, getting on the field and really being in front of a huge crowd that we have.
You talk about growing up. Was there a moment in the fall where everything kind of clicked for you and you realized, what you have to do as kind of a college football player to get on the field and get reps and those types of things?
Halfway or, majority through the season, I seen that, I had to grow up through people's eyes and basically, look at myself and see what I need to do on the field and not blame anybody else. It was on me to, get on my playbook, make sure I learn the plays, and me to get better on the field and produce on the practice and show what I could do in a game and get my chance.
Was there someone that helped you realize that, or was that just something that came to you?
It's always the coaches. They always coached me up, and then, I had, basically the whole D-line, or especially the rushes last year with me, Rio and Frank, they were like big brothers to me. So anything I needed, they had me to talk about or show me, all right, this is what I could do better, and help me do it.
Thanks, Tucker.
You were an early enrollee last year, right?
Yes, sir.
So what's it like this time around, going into spring camp? What are some things that you've sort of taken from last year, bringing this time around?
It's a big growing up experience. Now I feel like one of the older guys, kind of like a junior, senior veteran, but I feel like more like a veteran now. I'm going to look at the new early enrollees and just like, that was me last year, but now I'm more comfortable. I'm more adjusted. I don't have to adjust to the school because I've been here a year, and now the whole football thing, I'm already in the role with that, and everything's going good.
You were able to see the field. You got a couple starts in there last year. What are you taking from that, and what do you think that you need to do to sort of take that next step going into your sophomore season?
This year, I want to produce a lot more. Last year it was my first chance to really get on the field later on the season, but now I can really, start to try to produce and really, show what I can do on the field and show what, a lot of people think I'm capable of doing.
Where they got you working out right now on the line?
I'm playing strong side right now, so it's me, Brendan Byer, and Henry Poggi, so it's us three right there.
And how do you feel that benefits your game, being out there on the strong side?
It gives me, better. I had to learn a lot more, but it gives me a better opportunity, to play, alongside of the other great defensive linemen we have. Frank's now still rushing him and Rio, so now I get to maybe play alongside of them on both sides.
And I know you only had 1 year. You haven't had that much time working with Coach Smith, but what's it like sort of having that transition, having a new coach now on the defensive line?
Oh, he's a great coach. He came in with us for spring, kind of embraced us, showed us what we needed to do, and we've been working for him, just trying to get better. He's a great coach. He can bring us there, so we're just trying to get better as a defensive line and take a more step forward to show what we can really do next year.
All right. Thank you, Tom.